welcome back to the show. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning. My name is Jude. All right, so our final conversation of this morning, all right, it's a repeat, a continuation, if you will, from yesterday's mid conversation, sometime about 10 a.m. yesterday. It has to do with gender specificity, the idea or gender preferences in marriages, the idea that one sex in parts of Africa, usually the male gender, is preferred to the female sex. Now, we had that conversation and we took a call. In fact, the very first call we had yesterday was of a man who said, hey, look, if he was to pass, he doesn't want any of his properties to be shared to his daughters or daughter. And I asked the question, look, do you like your daughter? He said, yes. But if she's married, she should inherit anything from the husband's end, and not to come and collect his properties. Now, in a bit to further this conversation, I am going to ask right now, my first question before I read the story, the backdrop story in this case, right? If you right now have a sister-in-law, so that means your brother's wife, she's joined your family, and then there is some parcel of land that has been available to be shared to your family members, and you guys are just 4. So it's just you, your brother, and maybe your sister, or maybe you 2 of your sisters and your brother, 2 boys, 2 girls. Now your brother is married, his wife is with him, and then the parcel of land is, let's call it 100 by 100, and they're like 40 plots. So they're going to give everybody 10 plots, right? And then your brother and his wife, that's your sister-in-law, come and say, oh, this is our land, okay. And your brother says, okay, my wife, you know what? Take 5 of these plots. I give it to you. Do whatever you want to do. Would you be happy that they've given it to a woman who is not of your blood, but is your brother's wife? Or would you come under the same umbrella that, she can inherit the property from her father's side, but can inherit from her husband's side? I need to know this, because this conversation is on the back of one from South Africa, where help was finally offered to a woman whose husband had dumped her and her children after she refused to obey his instructions to sell one of their triplets because they are all girls. She gave birth to triplets, 3 girls. The man said, look, we can't have 3, sell 1. The woman refused. It got so big that the government got involved. The minister in South Africa, this was sometime last year, got involved, and eventually those children were protected. So I asked yesterday, and I'm asking once again, in this current time, why do we still have some communities still acting on gender preferences in marriages? We've had the Supreme Court here in Nigeria, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, come out to say, hey, look, male and female can inherit property irrespective of wherever they are, as long as they are Nigerians. But our first caller yesterday said, hey, look, the government should stay away from traditional rights. We don't want the government involved in traditional. It's our tradition. Don't come into it. Until today, you still have, particularly in some parts of Nigeria, you still have men who leave their wives, or who pick up another wife, or maybe another mistress, in a bid to get a son. So what exactly is the reason why we have gender preferences in marriages in the 21st century? Not in the 19th, not in the 20th, in this time, 2021. 08179230002. 08179230003, 08179230007, and then the female caller line is 08179230009. Once again, the phone line 08179230002, 08179230003, 08179230007, and then the female caller line is 08179230009. WhatsApp and Telegram is 0809-030-6416. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
This is Alozie from Mundash.
Welcome, Alozie.
Please, your program, I want to contribute.
Yes, please.
Like, I will do that by giving an example, my mother's place. In my mother's place, my mother, their mother does not have a male child. And all of them got married. As I speak with you now, that compound is no longer functioning. Nobody is there as a man to take care of the compound. That's why in this part of the world where we are living, if you don't have a male child, the person will not be happy. Because at the end of the day, somebody must be there in the compound to actually make sure the compound exists. That's why male child are important here.
Do you really need male children to have the compound complete? Because I know people who had only boys, 5 boys, all their children are in the US. The compound that the man built a big house is there wallowing. Nobody is staying there.
Like, however, you know that there's no women will be married. When they marry and leave the compound, even though the male child are not responsible, but somebody must also be there to make sure the compound exists.
Like I said, yeah, I understand, but I just gave an example of a man who had 4 boys, but I know these boys. They are all in the US. They're older than me. When I was in secondary school, they were in like SS2, SS3. They are all in the US. The man built a big house in the village in Uromi. None of his 4 children are in Nigeria as we speak. None of them. No, my question is, that compound now, is it a useless compound because the boys are not there? Because you said you need boys.
That was a different case. It's 1 out of a million. You understand? But naturally, men are important because they will represent the man in that compound.
So you are saying the women cannot represent or cannot carry on the name of their father or their property?
Carry. I don't need that.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Hello, that's my 3. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Yeah, I think that is the case. Like in our kingdom here in Bonny, we have equal rights. Okay. The only equal rights we don't have is the king and the chief. As I'm talking to you now, my father's house, my elder sisters have rooms there, even as they are married. So I don't know why people are still talking about male and female child and this type of stuff. Now, when the man died, they will ask their sister to come and contribute for their father, or ask the husband of the woman to come and contribute.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you say the woman don't have anything. Look at it now. A woman that did not even marry, in some cultures, don't have anything. Solomon
and
God asked him to share the property of that man to his children, the 3 daughters. So I don't know where we'll get it from. We should change that system. It's not working.
Okay, it's not working. Well, so the federal government has also waded in, but some people say it's a different issue. The government, federal or not, should not wade in our tradition. We should continue our traditions. It's what we are used to. Although I've had people ask, but traditions were the norms and practices that work for people. They are never rigid. They keep on evolving from time to time. Generally, modifications, not outright or drastic changes, but sometimes a review is warranted, isn't it? Hello, 923. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Okay, my name is Prince Bernard.
Welcome, Bernard. Please, can you turn off your radio set, please? Thank you.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, please, Bernard.
Okay. About the gender stuff.
Yes, gender preferences.
At the beginning, God created he, them, male and female, right?
Okay.
Yes, and I believe some couples will want to have a male and female child. But in the dispensation where we live in now, children are the same, whether it's male or female. Do you understand? So I don't see the reason why some traditions will prefer a male child more than a female child. And for those who are saying that the government should move on from their tradition or whatever, government owns the country. They give you right to practice your tradition. So why would you say that?
Okay.
You understand?
All right. Thank you very much, Bernard. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. David Borokari.
Welcome, David. Thank you for joining us. Good morning.
I have just two questions.
Yes, please.
Number one, why do women like to buy property either in the name of their brothers or their sisters or move their property to their family side? Why, the second one, why is it that women think their own money is for themselves and their family, while the man's money is for herself and her children and the man? This thing is on both sides. We Africans, especially Nigerians, we have this kind of mentality. And I don't blame men who will say when they die, their property should go to their son. Because we believe that it is the man or the male that perpetuates the family. The lady goes away, and at the end of the day, the property goes to another side. So most times, people will rather prefer, based on reality, not some kind of sentiment now, reality,
Okay.
wife, they would rather prefer that the property should belong to the male. We may say it's unfair. Somehow, yes, we know. But to be sincere,
Okay, you think it's unfair? Do you think it's
I
unfair?
want to be sincere. Believe me sincerely, in most cases, it's better that way.
Okay.
Especially properties that are enduring, not clothes and other stuff.
Yes.
Properties that are enduring.
Enjoy. So like land and buildings. So then let me ask you.
Yes.
Let me ask you.
Land
So,
in particular, building is by the way.
okay. So let me ask you. Now, if you say that's what works, we've heard of women who have literally been carrying their fathers or their mothers in their old age. We've heard of women even after they got married, they are the ones who are sponsoring their family up until everybody is on their feet. So if in that scenario, the man should pass away, would you suggest that his daughter who has been taking care of him should not have any inheritance, no matter how small they are?
Good. You see, the issue is this. We'll definitely have pockets of some cases like that. And when you want to use that to justify generally that, the woman should be allowed to be there, then we'll be making big mistakes. Because in society, as I told you, we are fashioned in a way. Even the Bible, look at the Bible itself. Everything is about the male, the son of. You see, that thing carries weight. Unless we want to deceive ourselves. I always say it is not everything from the Western world that is okay. So, if we don't want to deceive ourselves, that we have pockets of some instances does not mean that, okay, you can say a woman should have something enduring property. As I said, enduring property. Thank you.
Okay, all right. So we can have women have enduring property setting. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
This is Chidebere.
Good morning, Chidebere.
Some of our people are saying male and female are the same. They are not the same. In Africa, this is not the only content that we see people practice what we are just discussing now. Personally, some folks who are making these claims just like it's not only Africa. Make some research and find out about yourself. With thousands of years, it has been that way. When we're talking about in the 10th century, this where many all kinds of misuse and bleeding. Okay.
I'm sorry. That line's not particularly clear. I do apologize. do call us back. All right, let's get to WhatsApp, shall we? 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. All right, the male and female child are very important to the family. Any man or tradition preferring a male to female is as old as the oracle that makes no sense in demanding for human sacrifice. That's from Ezekiel. All right, good morning, Jude. It is a lack of civilization and education. That's John from Eneka. We do not have such problem in the western part of the country because women also inherit from their father, and from an Islamic perspective, the woman will inherit from her husband as well from her father. Lola, who is in Port Harcourt. Hello, Port Harcourt. Oh dear, apologies. Once again, we're getting a very wide range of views concerning the subject matter. This idea of preferring a male child or to a female child in marriages. And now the question now remains: so, is it okay to have the woman inherit from her husband's side, or would you still be adverse to a woman inheriting anything at all? So the woman has gotten married, she's moved out, she's moved somewhere else. The man, the husband who has married her, maybe is wealthy or maybe comes into 10 plots of land, like the example I gave, and the man says, you know what, my beloved wife, take 5 of these plots of land. Would the brothers who have been part of this land sharing process, would they be in support? Oh, by the way, this is based on a true story. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
This is Francis.
Hello?
This is Francis from Port Harcourt.
Good morning, Francis. Thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you.
Okay. From our discussion, I will tell you that if I have only daughters, I won't have any problem with them.
Okay.
But if I have a male child, there will be difference in terms of property sharing. The female, I can give them anything that I want to give them, my investment. But when it comes to land, I won't allow them to share with my brother.
Why?
I will keep them whereby they can go out, buy a land somewhere for themselves. But that lineage, that land that belongs to the family, won't be shared with them and their brothers.
Well, isn't it possible? Isn't it possible for her to still get that land? Yes, it's still in your family name, right? She can do with whatever and however she feels, right? But it's still in her family name. She can build a house, their house, or can build a house, but it's still the family name.
You know, the people before us, there are reasons why they make it that way. So, because there may be confusion. You know, we are human beings, and there are some kind of people want to play on other people's intelligence. So if we start to allow such things, you know, all of us are not the same. Some women can just decide on their own to jump away from their husband because there are something at home.
Okay. So
So
that's a different conversation.
Because of some certain things, even if you read the Bible, you see when God said to a particular man that has only daughter, when they say she give them land, God now say, yes, give them land, but they should not marry out from that family because of that land.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm no Bible scholar, but let's come back into where we are now. The federal government has said anybody can inherit property in this country, and the bias of sex is not permitted in this country. So you shouldn't say this woman cannot inherit this land because she's a woman. The federal government has said that is totally against the law. That is discriminatory in its very, very nature.
You know, human being as me, if I'm the this is what the federal government said, then we know how to go about the mountain. I'll draft a will.
Okay.
And federal government can't come against my will.
Okay. So you were saying that in the eventuality of your passing, right, and you have children, you would prefer to give your landed property to only your sons and not your daughter.
If I want to give to the daughter, it will not be the family land. I will buy land somewhere for them.
Okay. So there's a special type of land that you can't give out, the family land.
Yes.
Okay.
With us, Nigeria Info. We'll be back.
Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 08.
Well, welcome back. Gender preferences in marriages is our conversation this hour just before noon. Good morning. Once again, my name is Jude. Hello, Port Harcourt. Now, we're taking your views on the subject matter, why in some communities across Africa, and we're narrowing down to Nigeria, why some communities still would not let a woman inherit a parcel of land or even inherit any property at all. Now, I gave a story that a man and his four siblings or three other siblings were bestowed a parcel of land. It was a lot, huge. Now, one of them decided that he wants to give his wife. And my question is, what do you think happened? Now, in this story, the other siblings were not happy that their brother was giving their sister-in-law parcels of land. That's the man that she married. So we've said, okay, that a woman should not inherit land from her father because she's going to be married off to somebody. Now she's married off to somebody. She's in her husband's house. Some people are now angry that this said husband wants to give her, the woman he loves and is married, 5 plots of land. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 017-923-0007, and then the female caller line is 017-923-0009. Why is there a preference to a male child still prevalent today? Modern societies. Why is there that occurrence? Why are some communities overly particular about the sex of a child? Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
This is Mr. Zion. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
I think we should trace it or narrow it back. It has to do with jealousy.
Oh, really?
Maybe somebody got jealous that the daughter got married to a man from other tribe, now giving their father's property, shared property to her, to the man. So others got jealous, and they stood up and said, no, this will not happen. It starts from somewhere. It didn't just happen. And number two, it also narrows down to poverty and the level of education in that family. Take note, what we practice as cultures and tradition starts from one family or starts from one hamlet. Where I'm from, I'm an Ijoma from Bayelsa. Have your own share.
All right, so we'll get to hear more shortly as we get back to headline news. Don't forget, Andrew will be here midday for the news at 12.
Headline news, Nigeria Info on
92.3.
Headline news.
Hello, good morning. I am Iftiemi Andrew. Wife of policeman who survived attack on a Lingbo police station pleads for assistance for husband's surgery. 23-year-old apprentice dies after she was assaulted by her boyfriend for confronting him with cheating claims. NLC to meet with federal government as warning strike in Kaduna is suspended. Governor Wike calls for increased budgetary allocation for the police. On the foreign scene, ceasefire predicted in Israel-Palestinian conflict. EU ambassadors back proposals to reopen borders for non-essential travel from countries with low COVID-19 infection rates. In business, House of Representatives to investigate neglect of Eastern Rail Line, Port Harcourt-Maiduguri section despite reconstruction contract being awarded. In entertainment, Nollywood actors Chinedu Ikedieze and Osita Hieme, popularly called Aki Popo, set to feature a new television series. In sports, Athletics Federation of Nigeria invites athletes for national trials to select representatives for upcoming competitions. Contact our newsroom on 0818-900-0017. Good morning.
News of Africa and the world every day right here on Nigeria Info.
Good morning, Port Harcourt. It is a very terrible and disgusting way to think. At this age and time, come to think of it, it is more of the female children that look after their parents at old age. I have always asked, what is the economic importance of having a male child? My dad would choose his daughters over his sons, or a son who's not productive any time. That's from Ata. Welcome back. It is our show this morning, Hello Port Harcourt, and we're looking at a very, very controversial, often tempestuous conversation of gender preferences. Now, so far, we've heard of individuals who have made mention that, hey, look, it's okay to give properties to your daughter, but there are certain type of property, particularly endearing properties, that is preferable to be passed down to the son. And so we've had issues of women who are only children, or maybe only girls in the family, struggling with the rest of the family members for inheritance. But now, in this scenario I just painted, if you're just joining us, a man and his 3 siblings have been given plots of land to share. Now, the man has 10. He has a beloved wife. A wife who apparently cannot inherit properties from her own father because of tradition. Now she is with her husband. Her husband has decided that, okay, now that 10 plots of land have been bequeathed to me, I would like to give you 5 as my beloved wife. The siblings are now saying, no, hello, no. You can't give her 5 plots of land. But hello, she's his wife. She's always and forever will bear the family name. So what exactly is this hubbub about gender preferences? 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 0817923-0007, and then the female caller line is 017-923-0007. The female line is 017-923-0009. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello, Sir Jude.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Good morning. My name is Chimboma.
Welcome.
Yes. You know, Jacob, in the Bible, Jacob has 12 sons and a daughter, Diana. Throughout the sharing of the land God gave them to inherit, which one was given to Diana, if I may ask?
I wouldn't know. Using the Bible's
I don't think family inheritance should be given to a woman.
Why? What's wrong with women holding inheritances?
The family inheritance should not be given to a woman.
Why?
If you can give to a woman the one you bought with your money.
Once again, why can't a family inheritance be given to the woman? And should we base everything that we do on a text that was written thousands of years ago for a certain group of people at a certain time?
No, I am not saying that women do not deserve, to inherit anything, but it should be given to them by you who gave birth to them.
That's what we're saying.
And not the family's property.
No. Okay, wait. So let me get this straight. So there is a piece of land, all right, that is meant to come to you as a man, maybe from your village. So if you have a daughter, you shouldn't give that land to that girl. That's what you're saying.
Yes. Now that one is from the family.
Why? Why exactly?
She will get married now, and you know why.
Let me get straight. Wait. When she gets married, is she going to carry that parcel of land, put it on her head, and get to her husband's house? Correct me.
She will sell it and then take the money to her husband's place.
Okay, I see. So you don't want her to use the property that's been bequeathed onto her by somebody who is going to be buried, who will probably have no idea what's going on topside. But
you know the importance of a male child to continue the family's name.
And what is the importance of
not that there's any other benefit? What is the importance of a female child? From a male child?
What is the importance of a female child?
The importance of a female child is that she takes care of her parents.
Okay, so
more than the male child.
After taking care of her parents,
anything she's doing, she does it for the interest of her family, her parents.
Okay, so after doing all of that, she does not deserve inheritance. After doing all of that,
yes, Jude.
No, I'm only asking you. You are making a comment, and I'm asking. I'm only asking you the questions based on what you've just told me.
You know, male children are not known to to be taking care of their parents.
Okay.
So the female are the ones taking care of their parents.
Okay.
So the importance of having a male child is just to continue the family's name. Apart from that, there's no other benefit of having a male child.
Okay, so you are you saying a female can't continue the family name?
Yes, now you know it now.
No, I don't know it. I'm not just pretend like I'm not in this. I don't know it because the idea is to get everybody in on the conversation. So it has nothing to do with what I know or what I don't know. All right, Egbu Chima says they care more for their aged parents, influence husbands to look more on issues concerning their family, and those who are not married try to keep property should be remembered for the family. The man's brothers have no right interfering with what he does with the land that he has inherited. That's from Clement. Young Gandiva says because they are the ones who take care of the family, that's why we prefer males. Or is it females now? Okay. Okay. 9.3. Hello, good morning. Sorry about that. All right, WhatsApp now 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. Talking about preference of male children to the female child. In biodiversity of ecosystems, studies have shown that the male child is an endangered species. Life expectancy for male gender is by far lower than the female, especially worse in the African continent. In marriage, the male partner is particularly concerned about having a male child to continue his genealogical species of existence through natural selection and not artificial selection. However, both sexes should be accorded equal rights and privileges. The need for a male spouse to contract another woman in marriage for the purpose of having a male child should be harmoniously agreed between himself and his first wife after due medical certification. That's my humble opinion. Ifeanyi Njoku, thank you very much. It is funny the reasons people are giving about not giving inheritance to their daughters. But I hope if these daughters got married and their husbands are very rich, they will not bring their family problems to their daughter's husband because she is not, in this case now, is not worthy of receiving inheritance. She should also not be worthy of contributing to help her family. Mike, all the way from New Road. Interesting. Good morning, Jude. I have 4 sisters and 2 brothers. My father had the mindset of gender preference, and he had 4 girls straight. But as time went on, his perception changed. My father passed away 2 years ago. He left his properties to all his children, married or not. Discriminatory practices like your discussion is downright ignorant of those who are practicing it. Then again, do I even blame them? Even the Bible made such preferences. It shouldn't be so. Ella in Port Harcourt. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome, please.
Okay, I'm calling in from Bonny Island.
Welcome.
It's just funny hearing people discriminating against the girl child or the female folks. If we are saying family land should not be bequeathed to them, if their father or our fathers didn't get married to a woman, are we going to be giving birth to our sons? The answer is no. If we are saying that their responsibility as female children is just to take care of the family, then simply means that when the family has challenges, you don't go back to the woman to say, oh yeah, come and support, so let's resolve whatever challenge our parents are having, since we have the mentality that they are not supposed to benefit from whatever their parents have. We've seen cases where female folks are breadwinners in houses.
Okay.
So if we discriminate against them, saying they shouldn't have a share of what is owned by their father at his demise, then when they become something, they amount to something in life, then we'll go back to them and beg them for help. The truth is, it's just a very naive way of thinking that these guys or these female folks don't have, sense of entitlement to whatever is owned by their parents. That's my own opinion.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Got the mic again.
Welcome, got the mic. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, my contribution is this. In the time past, Africa here, there are certain cultures that are criminally dangerous. For instance, the killing of twins. They are aware. Very good. There is nothing wrong for a girl child to be given inheritance by the father. If you check well, even the girls are even closer to their dad more than the boys. That's my investigation. So, any property that is linked to me is not in contest, and it's my own. As I'm giving to the male child, as I'm giving to the female child, they are all human beings. Women are human beings created by God. They are extension of God's image. So why the discrimination? It is dangerous. So I am in line with the federal government that is saying that, look, this thing should be stopped. And the girl child, do you even know that women come to their families to carry on family even when they are married? There are some in-laws who take their brother-in-laws outside the country on his expenses because of the girl child. So that discrimination, for the federal government to say this, I'm in line with them. Got the mic.
All right. Thank you very much. Got the mic. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning, please. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
I come back again.
Welcome. Okay.
I argue that even reference from the Bible, if you look at Matthew chapter 1, here you have the lineage of Jesus Christ. There was no place where a female was mentioned. The reason why female should not be given family land in particular, because it is the men that will be living in those land, that will build in those land, if the woman gets married tomorrow.
But once again, let me ask you, like one of the callers have made mention a while ago. So what if they want to build on the land, and in quote, these men don't have the money to develop that land, or maybe to start a farm or a plantation or a building, but it's the female child whom they have said cannot inherit their land, right, that has the money or the wherewithal to develop that land? Should they go and meet her to collect money to build or develop or farm or do whatever they want on that land?
But to me, as long as the family pressure will continue, even though the man has money at hand or not, as long as it is for their generation, the one that will come up in future will still have to build on those lands. Therefore, the women should not be given a land.
And what
land in particular.
Okay, yes, land in particular. But let me ask you. You just said something very poignant. I want to ask you. You said for their generation. Where is this generation going to come from? It's not from a woman. Have you ever seen a man giving birth to a child?
It will come from another. The man will marry from outside.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you one question.
For that particular lineage, which is coming from the man.
Yes.
Even in the Bible, God did not mention anything.
Once again, you are making a reference to a text that has nothing to do originally with your tradition or your belief. But let me ask you. I want to ask you. So, the generations are going to come. They're going to come from a woman, right?
Yes.
They are going to maybe marry the woman from somewhere and have children, right?
Yes.
Now that woman that's coming from somewhere, is she not someone else's daughter?
Actually,
wait. Hold on, sir. Wait, I just need to ask you a question. There's a point here I'm trying to make clear. So that daughter is from somebody else's family, right?
Actually.
Now, that daughter, right, has a father and a mother. Won't that father and mother say, my pikin don't born? Is that not what the parents will say?
I didn't get you.
The woman that has come into the family, right? Her own parents, won't her own parents tell her friends, my pikin don't born, no? Right? Yes. So that means those parents still that particular girl. So it doesn't matter how many children come in from that line straight, as long as the connection, they are family. So even if you give it to a female and she gives birth to somebody else's child, there's still a connection to her because you have an origin.
To me, not every matter I think to settle at the Supreme Court. That's why we have customary court.
Yeah, but that's why you have the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court supersedes the customary court. The Supreme Court, hello? Oh dear. The Supreme Court supersedes the customary courts, particularly when there are cases that may be too difficult or too contentious. You now have the Supreme Court say, this is the final ruling, this is what we're saying, end of story. But once again, when we talk about genealogy, I remember once taking a look at the genealogy of Adolf Hitler, and you cannot ignore the women in trying to trace your genealogy. It doesn't matter how far removed they are still part of the family tree. So if a woman inherits a property, assuming now, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm saying if a woman inherits a property, in quotes, family land, she marries somebody, right? She is still tied to that family. No matter what, she's still tied to that family. Whatever children she will bear will still be tied to that family. I am tied to my mother's family. I cannot run away from it. No matter how far I run, I am still tied to my mother's family. Whatever I am now is a makeup that she has also contributed to my person, same as my father's. Hello, Potako. Good morning.
Hello, Jude.
Good morning.
How come it is always the queen they have in England? Why don't they have the king of England?
Hello?
Why is it that anytime there is marriage, they will think the man should go and bring the people? I come and pay bride price. Why are they not paying bride price?
Okay.
Especially in this part of the world. See, there are so many things that not many of the people who are coming in real life, what would their family? That is when you will see, you will be shocked what some of them will be doing. That is the time they will know that culture will stand. There are certain things that have been there. You cannot see a man give back. It is always a woman's thing. So there are certain things that are not there. If we want to change them, we have to change so many things. We may not like them. They may not sound reasonable or fair. But some things are just like that. That's the point we are making here. So when they say some people are making points, we need to change a lot of things. Let women be coming to pay bride price. So when we now narrow it down to only one because of property, everybody wants to ensure that he carries his own family lineage, and it is always bestowed on the man, on the male child. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Now, in response to that comment about how come it's the queen. Now, see the brilliance about nature of something that we can never ever cheat. Yes, the lineage of the monarchy comes through, family lines, right? The late Prince Philip, who passed away a few months ago, okay, was not directly, listen, he wasn't directly in line to be king, because his line, right, was not on the ascendancy, not. But this is where it's funny. But Queen Elizabeth was in that line, and so that's why the crown falls on the direct line. It's a woman that's there, and so it is the queen. If the line falls to a man, it becomes a king. Now, the late Prince Philip had children with Queen Elizabeth. Prince Charles, most prominent of them. Prince Charles, ideally, should be the next head of the monarchy as king, if the mother still stays another 20 years or something, I don't know. If Charles passes on, one of his two sons is going to be the king of England. It's undisputed. But here we are, still arguing about who should take property. Prince Philip, not in the line, but hey, got married to what? The would-be queen. And yet, his own sons will now be king. So if he can work there, logic will ask, why can't he work here? Why can't a woman hold position?
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. When I hear people talking about the male will continue the family line and all that, sometimes I begin to imagine. Let me talk about inheritance now. So they rather prefer another woman just because he's married to their male child to inherit the property more than their own children, who is a female, because it's the same thing. You cannot give your daughter your property to inherit because she will get married to a man. But at the same time, you can give your son your property to inherit, and that your son just to marry another woman. And in future, that woman will inherit those properties. Is it not the same thing? I don't know if you understand
I totally understand. It's the same story of the land issue I raised earlier on in the morning. I totally understand it.
Exactly. So, in all honesty, they should abolish that tradition. Because even nowadays, a lot of women are the breadwinners of their family. In my own family, we are 10 girls.
Wow.
5 males. The girls are the ones taken care of by parents as I speak to you.
Wow.
So are you not telling me if my father goes away tomorrow, we are not eligible to his properties, and we are the ones taking care of him at old age? They will not go and give the property to the son, which in future the wives of those sons will not inherit the properties. My dear, to me that tradition should be abolished. It's not right. It's unfair to the female folks.
Oh well,
Thank you.
Thank you. The Supreme Court has already, ruled over all of these kind of things. Yeah, there shouldn't be any discrimination based on gender or anything of the sorts. So women can, should, and most likely will be inheriting properties more here in Nigeria. Let's get to WhatsApp now. All right, Jude. Using Nigeria as a case study, we are all clamoring for restructuring. Yet our native laws are cheating our siblings. We have to look critically on this situation. Just as a man can sell his family properties, the female as well should not be different. After all, they bear the bloodline of the family. That mentality of not sharing property to a female child is wrong and is a form of discrimination and is cheating. Let it all stop. Jibril sends his message in Port Harcourt. All right. And someone says, read Joshua 17:4 and Job 42. Say, females have a right to inheritance of their father's property. It's evil to think only males should inherit properties from their father. Chipoma should read the Bible very well. Okay. It is very wrong to deny anyone of his or her rightful inheritance all because of his gender. Okay. As a man, I and my elder brother have been the one taking care of our parents more than our sisters. So the idea that a girl child is to take care of the parents is wrong, and it's no longer working. Same as the boy child as well. In some parts of Ogoni, the female child, the first daughter, are the ones continue the family lineage, so they deserve equal rights in the family. All right. All right, final message here. Good morning, Jude. Some traditions are the cause of our problems in Nigeria. Hence, some traditions in Nigeria need to be reviewed. All right. Well, thank you. That's the much we'll take today. It's been another pleasure doing Hello Port Harcourt with you this morning. Gabriella comes up shortly after the news with the sunny side, and Dyer with hard facts. The sport guys, what a fantastic night it was of football yesterday. We have Dorcas and NG Kalela coming through later on in the evening as they take a review of the happenings from last night. My name is Jude. Have yourself a wonderful day. If possible, get some bola and fish whilst you are at it.